Welcome back to Dirt 3D. I'm Kurt. This is the Cardboard Factory. Just wanted to do a recap of some of my essential EDC items that I like to carry on the daily, for sure. I'm always engineering things, fixing things, finding things on the side of the road, and you know, you never know when you might need like a screwdriver, wrench, pliers, anything like that sort. So I have around my neck, I have my first go-to flashlight. Been wearing this for years. I love the brand Nikkor. This thing is super convenient. Has this little handy dandy semi-quick disconnect, and I have my array of array of pens. And the reason why I keep the pens on me is because, for one, at work I'm always having people sign receipts, and then I have this fucking shit around my neck. Isn't that crazy? But I use this felt tip marker pen so I can jot notes on my inside of my wrist here. I'm always doing that. Just quicker than reaching for my pen, reaching for my phone and typing it in, where I can just jot it down and it's right there. So as I'm doing whatever my daily stuff, I can just be like, oh, okay, that's a note. And so that. This I mainly got for the cats. It's a laser, but it's also a two-sided flashlight with UV light. But really, it's mainly for the cats. That's kind of a new one that I have. And here's how pliers, guinea pigs, wrench. Then I have a small micro screwdriver, any tips, and it also has a handy magnet feature on the bottom. That. And Fastpack from Milwaukee. Real nice, like it. Just be careful when you're doing this that you don't accidentally have your finger here when you close it. Mess you up. And this is another flashlight that I have. I actually need to take this one off here. So this is a Lumen Top Ant-Man LEP flashlight, and the LEP is for light emitting phosphorus, and it's really great for really long distances. So even though don't let the size fool you, it can really get it out there. And around my center of my belt, I like carrying this. Originally I started off with just the one Nikkor light, what do you call this? P20i and B20iX from Nikkor. This one is a single emitter, more of a spotlight, and this one is got 4 emitters, which is more of like a floodlight. And this case here, I 3D printed myself, and I have a tether on, not tether, a restraint, because these can pop out. So as like a safety, it's not as quick because you have a little Velcro here, but you can pop it out. You know, you have 1, 2, and I found out that it's had to put a lockout mode on it because I was accidentally causing burn marks on my pants because these fuckers are actually brighter than your high beam. So that's a nice factoid. But to do your so like a battery lockout, and so what you do is you turn it on like this, and just back off the battery cap, and now it's lockout. It takes an extra second to use it, but it's super valuable by not actually having it, you know, get your pants on fire. And it's even more critical if you have this in a sheath and you can't even see the thing. You'll just start thinking, why is my pants feeling all warm all of a sudden, and realize you've just been wasting your battery. So because I have it in this thing here, if it were to accidentally come on, at least you'll see it, you know. So there's that. But I always keep it turned off, like in, you know, standby mode. And it has these handy dandy glass breakers, which you can break up a window really fast, like if you need to do something like that, which violently. So there's that one, and then the holster for that, and I have my Leatherman Wave. You know, it's got blades, saw blades, files, nail files, scissors, pliers, cutters, strippers. So complements all these things pretty well. And then here I have my car keys and stuff. This little lanyard thing. And I have a 9-foot tape measure, which is further than I can stretch. Yeah, I can measure ceilings, walls, random things. So tape measure, and I don't usually carry that with me. I have a notepad where I can jot some notes down on it, and have a wallet with like no money in it. My OnlyFans didn't do so well, so I'm doing this gig now where I'm trying to show off all the junk that I carry with me all the time. This is kind of new. I've always carried just a basic flashlight, basic flashlight. No, you fucking don't. Basic lighter, a little Bic lighter, and this is a torch lighter. So in case you need something like that, you get torch lighter, and you have chapstick. Keep that in the pocket, and then for work I have my little petty thing of change. So you need your 2 cents. I got you. Then I have, this is my like kind of like a first aid kit. Mostly it's aspirin, Tylenol, super glue. You always gotta have super glue on you, right? Because why not? So that's my little personal first aid kit. Then I always keep a roll of electrical tape on me. Great for patching up small wounds, rope, wires, because you never know, you might run into an outlet, you might need to change the switch on or something, God forbid. And then I have these things. Let me get it out. These are my 2-liter soda clips. So I came up with this design and tested it over and over again so that I can hold it no problem. Even has a bottle opener, which I don't even drink, but the bottle opener, maybe you can open some root beer. You can do that. and then it actually can hold a plastic bag, so you can put the handle holes here, and then you can put the opening here, and then you can carry plastic bags or anything like that. So I keep two sets of these on me, so I can carry 4 2-liters of soda. So what is that? 8 liters of soda. So weighs nothing, can carry a lot. And then I have this is a LG Tone headset. Yeah, what can I say much more about that? It's a headset. There's that. Like there. And here's the rest of my pens. So I have 3. This one's felt for writing on myself, or bold, pen for receipts, and this one mainly for this thing. Just because this is just too big for that, and this one just writes much smoother than this. So kind of a pen nerd as well. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and then I have this one. This one I kind of started carrying recently. It's a cob light. So it's like that. And it's a little carabiner style clip. It does have a bottle opener if you don't want to do something like that. It has a magnet on the bottom. It has a little kickstand thing you can pop out. So, and I guess these could kind of count as lights, even though they're not really lights, they're lighters. So, but flashlights we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yep. And in here I usually keep lens wipes and band-aids, IDs, things like that. And yep. The essential stuff to carry before you get out of your bedroom, because God forbid you need any of this stuff. Yep. Like I said, I find stuff on the side of the road and might need to take off some pumps or motors or whatever. I like finding treadmills and harvesting the motor. That's what we'll use for this guy over here when that thing's up and running. Maybe I'll make some videos on that eventually. So hopefully this wasn't too boring. Thanks for joining me to do my little pocket dump video. So any questions, do whatever, I guess. Enjoy the rest of your day. Happy scrolling. Bye. Essential. Before, this is Javelin. He wanted to say hi. I'm like looking this way. I'm not looking up this way. You put a little red dot right there.